Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upper Room. It's a really hot day in California and I thought this would be a perfect time to make a video about all those people who influenced me on their true life hell testimonies. These are people who God took to hell or gave visions of hell, and they go around the world preaching about it, and they've written books about it and made CDs about it and all kinds of things like that. The reason why I wanted you guys to listen to their stories is because when we look at a group of people who are all talking about the same thing, we can, to see the validity of what they're talking about, we can look at all their stories and see if they're similar in any way. We do the same thing if a crime is committed. Police will come and then they will canvass the neighborhood and they will ask eyewitnesses what they saw. People get convicted for crimes if all of the evidence that's found all points to that person and it says this person did it. We also can see the Bible in the same way. All of the people who wrote the Bible, whether they were dictating from disciples who actually walked with Jesus, or they were disciples who actually walked with Jesus, all of their stories collaborate with one another. Now, you may say, well, they could have got together and got their stories straight. No, they're each giving their own eyewitness testimony. That's what makes it true. That's what makes the validity of it true, because of all of the eyewitnesses, all are telling us the same thing. It's the same thing with this. To prove that hell exists, from these people's eyewitness testimonies, I want you to watch each of their videos. Some of them can be a little bit long, but I guarantee you it's worth it for your life and the life of your family. The first person's name is Kay Baxter. Watch her video. Jesus took her to hell and he took her to heaven for a little while, and he told her to come back and tell us all about it. Martinez, he had a vision of hell. It's unclear whether Jesus took him there or he had a vision of it. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I like his story because it collaborates a lot with Kay Baxter's. And there is another artist. She's a Korean artist. I don't know her name. If you just Google on YouTube, Korean artist visits hell and illustrates it. Jesus took her to hell after 100 days of prayer. She went to hell, and Jesus told her, because she's an artist, he wanted her to draw and paint everything that she saw there for us all to be able to see it. So please watch that video. She goes into various different types of sins that men and women have committed and the punishments that they're going through there now because of those sins. They died with those on their heads. Another person is John Ramirez. John Ramirez was a warlock. He was into sorcery and all that kind of stuff. His story is he has an amazing conversion story. He talks a lot about things of the other side, lots of the demonic and lots of evil spirits, and as well as evil people and the types of groups that he used to be a part of. Please watch him. His name is John Ramirez. And then finally, I want you to YouTube this guy. I don't know his name. If you just YouTube God Shows Man Judgment, he's a young man. He's an African-American man. He's a young boy. He's married. His story is really gripping. It changed my life. It really turned me around when I was in a bad place, and it made me really wake up and get my stuff together. So watch his video. It's called God Shows Man Judgment. It's a very short film, and it will change your life. Okay, thanks again from the Upper Room. See you next time.